Announce an initiative that will make Capital Metro one of the most transparent public agencies in the state of Texas, and also one of the most open and transparent transit agencies in the country. Because we operate our system using your money, it is imperative that we are accountable to the public in everything we do. And today, we are taking a giant step forward to live up to that obligation. As you will see in a minute, we're going to post online every cent that Capital Metro spends. We are making available online all of our financial records, including our unedited check register, our internal audits, and our past and proposed budgets. The public will know where we're spending money, how we're doing relative to our budget, and what our financial picture is at any point in time.
You know, today it's a clear indicator of where we're heading with this agency. And does it silence the critics? No. Does it mean we're fixed and cured at Cap Metro? No, not at all. But this is a step in the right direction. And when we take these steps, it's absolutely appropriate to acknowledge them, to recognize them, and to keep taking more steps in the right direction. That's what we're doing today. This is not just a response to the Sunsets critique. You know, this is a move that Cap Metro needs to be making when we talk about the expenditure of taxpayer dollars. And so I'm very pleased with the outcome. I'm very pleased with the information that'll be online. You know, in the short run, and maybe even in the long run, it will create more criticism because now there's going to be more stuff online. I was just talking to Linda a minute ago. There's a $21 purchase for CVS. It's online. So folks are going to want to know, what'd you spend $21 at CVS for? Why does Cap Metro go shopping at CVS? You know what? That's a good question. Now we're going to be able to share that information and answer it and be able to justify the expenditure of every dollar that we spend at the agency.
Government, as has been already suggested by the two previous speakers, has no greater responsibility than to be open, honest, and completely transparent with constituents and customers in how it operates and it spends their money. And new technology allows government to fulfill this mission in ways that simply haven't been possible and have really hardly been imagined in the past. Transparency and accountability are good on their face, of course. They sound good and important, but it's about more than simply doing what seems like the right thing to do. When governments function honestly, when they're open about what they do and how they do it, they function better. Problems become clearer earlier, allowing officials to fix them when it's easier and cheaper to do so. And individuals in the community can become true partners in evaluating where government needs to go and the options that it has for getting there.
But not all local governments have taken the same steps as Capital Metro. Our foundation has been working for years to encourage local governments to follow this, encouraging local governments to follow the state's lead and post their financial information online. Now, most government agencies resisting reform cite high cost, personnel requirements, or some other concern. But as documented on our transparency website, texasbudgetsource.com, what we have found is that those who have implemented transparency reforms actually cite, in many cases, lower costs because they're no longer having to fill out nearly as many Freedom of Information requests or print nearly as many documents. They've identified waste and efficiencies in their spending. These savings can add up. Comptroller Combs helped the state save nearly $10 million by identifying duplicative services and other inefficiencies. Until today, one area of government not implementing fiscal transparency reforms was our urban transit agencies, even though many of them collect and spend billions of taxpayer dollars every year in the state of Texas. Well, that's changed. And I'm thrilled to be here today to recognize Cap Metro for their significant achievement.